I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is the best Resident Evil game they pretty much probably ever made, man. Like the game is so good, and it's not like hard, and it's not easy either. But some of the other ones that was pretty hard, man. Like the earlier ones, especially with the tank controls and all the stuff. Now you got modern controls, and everything is like it's not self-explanatory, but it is self-explanatory if you get what I'm saying. So, man, it's like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, it's some other games that I want to play. And so I didn't even finish Silent Hill F. I want to finish that, but I hadn't got a chance to finish it, man. And the game looks good too. This game looks beautiful, and there's some other games on my radar, man. But man, I was sitting here reminiscing about the good old days, and I was saying like, man, back in the days, man, you got that one game and you played it a whole bunch, man, and you got good at that specific game. Me, Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game on NES, that's one game that I got real good. I actually beat that game a couple times, man. And like the first one, that water level, I never could beat that water level, man. And it's like games like this, and then like even it's a game. What's the game that I want to play, man? It's been on my radar. I downloaded the demo actually. It's a Fatal Frame. It's the remake. They did the 2, the Crimson Butterfly. Man, I've been wanting to play that, and I was like, you know what, Centel, man, just finish a game. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I hadn't been into a game like this since the Medium, and that was in 2021 when I first got my Xbox Series X, man. This game right here, in my opinion, it's even as good as that, if not better, man. Like the combat, man, everything, like the storyline. This game is so crisp, it looks so good. And I guess this is running on like the Resident Evil engine, like the RE engine, man. I don't know, man. Have y'all heard about that? What is that, DLS, or what is that, DSLL, DLSS 5 or something like that? It looks like a Instagram filter or whatever, man. But nonetheless, man, we're in a good spot in gaming, man. And I look at gaming like, I think gaming should be console, and PC, that's real gaming too, but it's like the original platform for gaming would be, well, I guess some people would argue like, hey, the original platform is like PC, but like they made consoles for a reason, man. And I hope we continue to get consoles in the future. The PS6, the new Xbox, was it Helix Project or whatever? I just hope they keep on giving us, and like this game, man, I hope they keep on giving us physical copy that's actually on the disc. Man, this is why this right here in Doom Dark Ages, man. Well, I don't know if Doom Dark Ages is on the disc. I have to check that out. But man, specifically not no multiplayer and all that other stuff, man. Like the Arc Raiders and all that stuff. Like this is a specific campaign, man. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Grace, man, she probably one of the best Resident Evil characters, man. Me and Grace, man, we've been through a lot, man. When she said that, like when she said the part in the game where she's like, oh, all this shit, it's like she's so frustrated. Like she gets, man, gets down and dirty. And like I said, man, I think she's one of the best Resident characters, man. Like she's a badass, but she don't know she's a badass, but she's feminine at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, I love Claire Redfield, man. I like Leon. I like all the characters, man. Grace is my new. I gotta get a hot toy of Grace. I hope Hot Toys or some company makes a badass figure, man. I collect figures. I got the Halo Infinite figure. I got Miles Morales. I have the God of War son. What's his name? Atreus or whatever. I had his figure. I got a couple of Doom Dark Ages figures, like real nice. I got a James Harden figure. Like I collect figures. I got a Storm. I got stuff like that. So I actually got to get one of these, man. This might be go down, man. And I might get actually 2 of them, but we got to get like a real, what is it? What do they call those figures? PVC, like the real lifelike, the real nice ones. Oh man, I got to get one, man. Like I feel overpowered when I'm with Leon. Like I can make a mistake and it's not like I made a mistake, if that makes sense. Like he reloads faster. Like even though he's older, he got like weight on his like things that he do, but his shotgun, man, his movement, the sharpening of the little hatchet, all that stuff is like just he's pretty much overpowered. And with Grace, you don't feel overpowered. You feel like you're in a horror game. Like, look, I gotta like reserve my ammo. I have to duck, and then I have to like sneak around corners. But she's effective though. Like, you know, her gunshots, her headshots, her movement. She's not slow, but she's not quick and strong. Well, I'm not gonna say she ain't as quick as Leon. I know she ain't strong as Leon, and I know she can't move. What's the word I'm looking for? She can't move as fluently and like real strong as Leon. But man, she's an effective character, man. I like Grace, man. And I think her name is Grace. Is it Ashcroft? Yeah, man. Like, she's like one of my favorite characters, man. And I like the character in, was it Resident Evil? Man, I forgot which Resident Evil. The lady with the plant, you know, she was a plant person. I forgot her name, but I like that figure too, man. Was that in Resident Evil? I'm trying to think, man. What game was that with the lady? Looks like the Poison Ivy lady, man. I forgot, but y'all leave in the comments. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. But I like that character too. I'm gonna try to find some action figures on both of those and put them in my glass case and set up with my collectible stuff, you know. But yeah, man, moving on with the video, man. I remember getting off the school bus with me and my sister, and we would go home and we would watch. It would be between 3:45 and like that 5 o'clock span, waiting on my mama to get home, and she likes to watch Oprah. But me and my sister, we get in the house, put a Pop-Tart with no frosting on it. My mom didn't like to buy us the Pop-Tarts with frosting. She said that, oh, it's bad habit to mess your teeth up, and it's all that sugar and all that stuff. So we had like, I didn't even know they made Pop-Tarts back then. So my mama, she's like a real fitness person. Her and my dad, you know, they kind of try to stay fit, which I understand now as older I get. But we would actually come home, pop a Pop-Tart in the microwave, and we'd watch 4 o'clock. I think it would be Batman the animated series, and then like 4:30 it would be Power Rangers, and then like 5 it would be like Full House. Now all this is on Fox, and the reason I'm bringing it up, man, it's like, man, I really miss the good old days, man. Like even the gaming, like now gaming is in a good spot. I think, you know, people say, oh, the gaming market, so yeah, the consoles and stuff might be overpriced, and they're talking about the Helix and the PS5, they might be like $800 to $1,000. I understand that, but I'm talking about just life in general, man. Like, enjoy life in general. Like, when it comes to, like, if you want to do something, man, and you don't have the funds to do it, you know, try to get the funds to do it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man, like, life is too short, man. You could be here today, you could be gone tomorrow, you could be gone a week from now, man. Anything could happen, man. They got everything. You know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you already know how the economy is, man. With all the diseases, like people getting cancer, people not taking the high blood pressure, man. You know, just stuff with your paying your car notes and just rent and mortgage and the kids and just life, man, school, just in general, man. Just enjoy yourself, man. And you know, I'm not saying spin all your wheels and be like, I'll forget life. Nah, but just, you know, still be conservative, but just like enjoy yourself, man. We here only a short period of time, man. I mean, really, to be honest with you, man, like I think the life expectancy is like 40. I've been seeing people die at every age, but like I'd say around that 60-year mark, man. Enjoy it, man, because like the normal life expectancy is like 60 to 70 or something like that for people in general, not men, not women, you know, not kids. You know, you can die anytime, but like that's even worse, man. Like, you know, you can pass at any given time, man. Just enjoy your life, man. Hey, if you want that new sports car and you're like, hey, man, get that sports car now. I mean, have the money, but just don't go splurge like that. But like, if you want that console, if you want that action figure, you got that promotion at work, you know, treat yourself a little bit, man. But people say, oh, you got to sit back and save. Yeah, you do got to save. You do got to set your stuff up. You got to invest. You got to do all that. But life is short, man. I'm sitting here and I'm like already 40 almost. I'll be 40 in April the 11th, man. It's coming up next month, man. And I'm like, damn, man, where did time go, man? And those days, man, when we used to play Halo, the campaigns. I'm a campaign person, you know. The guys playing multiplayer, man. That whole 2000s, that 2010 era, like even the earlier 2000s, the late 90s, when I used to watch wrestling and all that stuff, man. We kind of took all that stuff for granted, man. And it's like, man, all that stuff would never be the same. Like even the music, man. I was talking to a guy the other day at work, and I was like, hey, man, you know, that music. I used to like a lot of hip hop and R&B and stuff, and even the rock, man. That stuff will never happen again, man. That Limp Bizkit, Fred Durst era, that Lil Wayne, the Dedication, the Gangsta Grill that DJ Drama did, the Lil Jon Crunk era. You know what I'm saying? The Waka Flocka area, man. Even the early '90s hip hop scene, like when Nas and the Biggie Small, like the lyrics, even the Tupac era and all those great rappers, like even the early like SoundCloud days where we had Currency and Wiz Khalifa. Well, that when the SoundCloud they did stuff like periodically, but the SoundCloud area where the first artists like Lil Yachty and stuff like that, man, like that stuff will never be duplicated again. The Mac Millers, all those, like that generation, man, in general. When I'm not talking about music, I'm talking about music, cars, entertainment, even people, the way of life. Stuff was totally different, and this is my era. Now, even the people that's older than me, you know what I'm saying, I can understand that y'all remembering like stuff like the Atari, the Commodore 64, and in the late 80s, like the Eddie Murphy Raw era, and going into like the Bill Clinton, the 92, 93 era, and going on, and like all that stuff, man, all that stuff was so good. Now that I look back on it and I'm older, and I'm about to be 40, and I'm like, man, I wish we can get those days back, but those days are gone, man. Like the Hollywood videos, the Blockbuster days, the electronics boutiques, going to a KB Toys, going to a Toys R Us, man. Like that stuff, like our kids won't even know what that even feels like. And that kind of sucks, man. And it's like back in the day when you got off the school bus, like to us now, I look back at that stuff, man, like going out, running off the school bus, trying to race my sister to the house to warm up a Pop-Tart in the microwave, and you like eat noodles on the stove and stuff, and like it's like, me and my sister were like, I'm not bragging, but we was kind of well off. Now that I look back as kids, man, like we grew up in the house with our parents, both our parents. We had chores. We had to wash my mom's car on Sundays. My sister fold clothes. I helped daddy cut grass. Helped daddy put rocks in his driveway. Help grandma, shelled peas, and help my daddy in the garden, and just all types of just growing up. I grew up in the country, and man, that's a lost art. When I say lost art, like kids now, like my kids era, they don't know what any of that stuff feels like, man. Like they just look at internet, they look at YouTube, and then they look at like social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or any all the platforms. They got a dozen of them now. They don't even know what it's gonna feel like to like, oh man, walk in a Toys R Us and that fresh feel of like playing, like the simple stuff. Like me and my sister, we would go and we would be in the grocery store, and we were like, let me push the cart, and they'd be like, she'd be like, nah, it's my turn to do, like, just simple stuff, and it's like, man, the commercials, even the whole aspect of like, what do you call it, like the marketing, like the Space Jams, all that stuff, man. I guess the newer generation has their stuff, but I wouldn't view it the same, because of course I ain't grew up in this era, but it's like, man, we had it so good, man. And I guess the kids of now, like my kids, they're 10 and 8, and so they will probably grow up and be like, man, you remember back when we used to go with daddy on the weekends, and we used to go to Target, and maybe they'll talk like that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I just like, damn, man, stuff ain't even the same, man. I remember Walmart sold those goldfish, man. My sister, she's 4 years apart. She's 4 years younger than me. She used to like looking at those goldfish, and they had the lobster in Walmart. It's like, oh man, I just miss those days. I reminisce, man. And every time I game, like this game right here, Resident Evil 9, it brings me back to a point where I actually am like, I'm genuinely enjoying this game, man. This is probably one of the best games I played in the last 5 to 10 years, with an exception to the Medium. And I did really enjoy Halo Infinite. I wish the campaign was longer, but hey, it was a real good game, man. This is like one of those feelings when you remember seeing Terminator 2 for the first time. This is like, I was like, damn, man, this is going to be, you're going to go back. I know everybody talk about Resident Evil 4, and it's like, that's the over the shoulder. That was the standard. But I think people are gonna go back now and play Resident Evil 9 and go, hey man, do you remember back in 2026 when this game came out? Yo, this blew our minds, you know? I think this is gonna be one of those trademark games now. And you know, everything, man, AI, everything is like so advanced now, man. You know, I just miss the simpler times, you know. All right, man, I'm not gonna tuck y'all heads off. I'm gonna leave y'all with some Resident Evil 9, man. This game, like I say, man, this game is dope. You know, y'all hit that like button, click the subscribe, turn on your bell notifications for all your retro gaming, NBA Live content, next gen, which is current gen. Next gen is coming up pretty soon, I guess. I don't know. I guess in a year or so, 2 years maybe. I don't think they actually need to come out with new gens now. I think we still enjoying the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. That's it for this video, man. Later. Doggy dog.
Insufficient power. Reset the power distribution units on the lower floor.
Gotta get the power on. It's my only chance.